completely gone blank.
Yes, who are we? We're Olann, well, Laura and Deirdre from Olann, and
we do an Irish Fibre and Craft magazine.
I was just about to say we are available again, which is exactly what I said the last time. Oh my god, ridiculous. Yes. So so our Fibre and Craft magazine is online at olann.ie, and we're all over social media.
Yeah. We are on Facebook as Olann. We're on Instagram as Olann and Magazine, and we're on Twitter as
Olann.
We have a Ravelry group where you can find the podcast notes, because I didn't know that the last podcast notes on the website. They are usually on the website as well. Yeah. But mostly they're on the Ravelry group. They're only on the website really just in case someone wants to find us straight away, aren't they? More than anything.
That's true. Yeah.
But they're on Ravelry, where we have quite a lively chatty board, although we haven't been chatting in it for a little while.
Actually, yeah, I've kind of just been tipping in just to see what people are chatting about, or if there's any new people who've been kind of saying hi.
I suppose just been too busy.
Oh my god, yeah too busy.
Yeah, because I went in there today to check something, and I was like, oh god, I haven't actually said anything in this for a while.
Yeah, I know.
Or looked at people's finished objects. I really like doing that.
There was really, one of the girls, Tickles something, had made these cute little fluffy pink penguins. Oh, they were really cute.
Oh, I haven't seen
those.
So
I had a look at those. They were really nice.
Okay,
as a kind of a Chris Kindle.
Tickles 114, I think. I might be wrong.
There's some numbers alright anyway. I don't know. But yeah, just dip in every now and then, I guess, like you. But I guess So of course, thank you to everyone who's watching us again, and thank you to all our new. I was going to say watchers again. I always do that because it sounds really creepy. Ooh, watching you, but viewers, isn't it? Subscribers, viewers, whatever. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Us.
Yeah, it's still going up steadily, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I think in our heads we have a figure that we'd like to get to, don't we? But yeah, we're not that fast anyway. It doesn't. Pretty much could be talking to ourselves.
I know that's true, actually. Yeah, you wouldn't really.
We're on social media individually as well. So I'm pretty much Left Foot Daisy pretty much everywhere, except for my blog, which is called fibrestrumpet.com.
And I'm Deirdre McCardle on Instagram, and Donna Diamond on Ravelry.
Which I still think you need to change it to Donna Diamond on everything.
I know, actually. Yeah, I probably should. Yeah, I would like to be Donna Diamond everywhere. Even in real life, to be honest.
So it's a dull overcast day today, so we've got the lights on, so I hope that's okay.
Kind of shiny.
Yeah, creating shadows and shines. So so I suppose we'll get onto it. I have a confession. So the whole point of doing this podcast episode before the new issue comes out, which is kind of pending, is that we showed you the last design from the current issue, which is the Happy Days Handwarmers, which would work wonderfully if I'd have brought them with me. So we're filming at Dee's house, so when I get home at some stage I will film the Happy Day Handwarmers.
Let's slot it in.
Put it here. Yeah. So I think the award for the most unorganised podcasters probably goes to me, possibly, because you'll have just seen on the actual podcast that I'd forgotten to take the Happy Days Handwarmers with me to Deirdre's house to talk about on the episode that we were filming, and then in typical me style, I left the labels for the yarn at Deirdre's. So never mind, we can still do it. So the Happy Days Handwarmers, so this is one of them here. So now this was a design by Eve Chambers Textiles, who is Even Apple Yarns. If you can hear a noise in the background, one of my dogs has decided that they're going to have a complete episode on the floor. Don't worry about it. So so the Happy Days Handwarmers. So this is one of them here. So on the pattern you have the option to do this lovely border down here if you wanted to as well, but we didn't. It is actually knitted, they're crocheted in Eve's yarns. So this is Eve's Even Apple Skinny Singles. So this is the hot pink, shade hot pink. And look at that. Isn't Isn't it gorgeous? Sorry if it's blowing out a little bit more now. It's afternoon now. We were filming kind of lunchtime in Deirdre's house, and it's afternoon and it's very overcast now. I've just driven back from Middleton, so I've come over the mountain, and it's trying really hard to snow. I think it's just a little bit too wet, so it's actually sleet coming down, but it's trying very hard to snow. And then this is the turquoise. So, and as you can see, I mean, there were 100-gram skeins, and there's so much of the yarn left. Actually, I'm just trying to see, it took approximately 100 meters of each color to make them. So they're a lovely little design. They're one of those designs that kind of works across the ages, I think. And I think, let me turn it around the other way. I was just going to turn it around the other way so that there was no border at the bottom. And the border's kind of there, hidden. Really nice design. You can obviously change the size of the hand warmer dependent on your gauge and your yarn, the weight of your yarn. Our good friend Goosey Lucy made these. So this is the last of the designs for the current issue. Really, really nice. So I suppose actually if you were going to make them out of Eve's yarn, you'd get at least 2 pairs out of them, possibly even more than that actually. Actually, if my calculations are right, you would get 4 pairs of these out of these 2, give or take. 3 definitely, but possibly 4. So hopefully this will slot back into the normal podcast. Sorry, Eve, that I don't have one of your cards to show. I apologise. I might see if Deirdre can take a photo for me, but I know she's gone out for the afternoon. So, yeah. Bye. Switching to me earlier now. Bye-bye. So, hopefully that's worked.
Yeah. So you've seen them. What did you think? Yeah, hilarious. I don't know.
What did you think? They're cute, aren't they? Yeah. I have the yarn. Hold on. I have the yarn because I remembered the yarn. So they are here. See?
Lovely.
So hopefully I'll have spoken about that stuff now, and it'll all make sense.
Yeah.
So sorry.
If we were organised, we would actually be dangerous, I think. But anyway.
So that's done.
Moving swiftly along
to ta-da! Yes. It's just me with ta-das, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not completely ta-das in that they haven't got their ends sewn in. So first up, because I'm doing gift knitting, a lot of my men folk are actually going to have bandana cows.
Oh, cool.
Which I made one for the magazine to review the Aaron.
I remember,
yarn.
yes, the green.
That's right, from the Fibre company.
Oh,
so
they're really cool. I love them.
It's a free pattern by Pearl Soho. This is actually in the remainder of the shelter that I had, the shelter yarn by Brooklyn Tweed.
Brooklyn Tweed, yeah.
I'm not too sure which one of my menfolk that's for. In my head, I've got I think 6 of them to make if I get through it.
Right.
So they're all going to be variations of blues and greys and maybe beige. I've got for one person in my head.
They're quick, super quick knit.
Yeah, they are. Although I was going out to the cinema last week to see Paddington with one of my friends. That's a week before, I can't remember. And which is a really good film, by the way. I loved it. And because there's too much kind of wrap and turn and stuff, I didn't feel like I could do it in the cinema. Do you know? So, but yeah, it's just something that you kind of need to be able to look back at the pattern more than anything.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I won't need to once I've done maybe 4,
yes,
6.
You just have it in your head.
So, but I've still got some of this yarn left. It's like I can't ever use it up. Yeah.
Well, that's good because it is a little pricey, isn't it? So it's good that you get, can get a good few little smaller projects out of it. Let's say.
I'm making one in Donegal tweed, soft Donegal at the moment. And as I was saying to Dee before we started filming, I need to get some more colours. So I think it might be a trip over to Cork because
Vibes and Scribes.
Like that. Yeah. I did try and tackle my son to go and get it from Rosemary, but he's too busy at the moment. So Rosemary in Dublin. So I have to go to to Vibes and Scribes, which is local. And then the other thing I've been doing is I've been making more of my rustic little Christmas trees.
I love these.
So, but they have no ends. So to be fair, I'd actually bought this when I was in Manchester because I had this idea of doing like sparkly sequin ones. I think you can probably see it. Yeah. and it's Celeste by Wendy. It's a DK. And I have made one with it, but because of the sequins, it's, you know, you knit them at a tighter tension and the sequins just push it out, and I'm not sure I'm particularly happy with that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. I think if I was making bigger ones, if I knitted it at more normal tension, so it's a 4 mil that it's supposed to be knitted with.
Okay.
But I knit these with a 3 mil to make them denser, so they don't kind of kink out too much. So I think if I was knitting it with a 4 mil, they'd obviously be bigger, but then it would sit better.
Yeah. Okay.
So, and I like it because it's
like
not too in your face.
Yeah,
is it?
and it kind of looks like fairy lights on a Christmas tree.
So I might make a bigger one. I don't know. We'll see. So I was like rummaging through my stash, and I had some of the alpaca tweed by Stylecraft, which I'm not sure if they're discontinuing, but I actually quite like it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. It's a high percentage acrylic. It's 77% premium acrylic, 20% alpaca, 3% viscose, and we've spoken about it before. You just wouldn't know it had that.
Honestly, you wouldn't.
No, not at all. So I actually made these last night. I think they take me about half an hour to make.
Lovely.
And I'll get some more done. And they're just, remember last time I was talking about envelope stuffers?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they're just, I might just send one with a star on and do like a hanging thing, little loop, just to hang it on a Christmas tree.
Cute.
So
Lovely.
I'll block them. So that's my to-dos.
Lovely. Yeah.
So, well, the to-dos I can show you.
I know, yeah. I know, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, I have a few little bits, but yeah.
Yeah.
Gifts. And, yeah, Chris Kindley type things. It's just that time of year where, like, I don't know about you. Well, you know, I do know about you. You're the thing. Like, there's like, it's like a craft explosion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things everywhere.
Yeah.
Every kind of craft.
I had to have some. Kai, my youngest, had someone stay last night, and he wanted to stay in the room, in Dina's room, which is the kind of craft room. And I was like, oh, that's all well and good, but there's crap everywhere.
Yeah.
And he was like, he won't mind. He won't be able to find the bed.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Christmas decorations are all over the floor in the living room, because I don't use the living room when it's just me and Kai at home.
Right.
So they're all over the living room floor, like, you know, that needs to go there and that needs to go there.
Okay,
so kind of acclimatised to the.
You're setting it out.
So I'm like, you can't stay in the living room.
Oh god. So where did you see?
I ended up clearing up the space to get into the.
Just keep into that little pathway. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Although I think, is Dina's room the room where you showed us all your yarn stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can see how.
Yeah.
That's a yarn room, really.
Yeah, and 2 crates had fallen down the other day and I didn't even hear them.
Insulated by all the wool.
I need to make it tidy because Dina and Shane are coming home for Christmas, so I need to,
Hilarious.
Yeah, so I'll have to start getting tidier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've made the fatal mistake of, you know, the little fold-up tables you can get. I had them in the shop.
Oh, yeah.
So I've now, where magazines due,
Yeah.
I have those tables around my desk with piles of stuff on. So
okay.
my like I'm growing.
That's the thing. Yeah, it's kind of just infiltrating every
God,
room
it's ridiculous.
and surface. Yeah,
I don't like, if someone came in my house, they'd be like, "You've got so much storage." I'm like, "Yeah, I've still got so much crap."
I don't know how that happens. Because when we first moved in here, we were like, "Whoa, loads of room! Oh my god, we never." And next thing, it's like, every press, everything has something in it.
Yeah.
And I still
Press is
have
cupboard,
to-
in case you don't know. It took me years to get it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do you not say press?
We say cupboard. They're cupboards.
I mean, I say cupboard as well. But
Hot press, airing cupboard.
press. It's funny, isn't it? Do you
Why
not
do
say
you even call them presses?
I don't know. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what the origin, if anyone knows what the origin of the word press is instead of cupboard, I'd be interested to know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. It
No,
doesn't make any sense.
we don't call them presses. It used to throw me when I used to come over as a
Ah.
kid. And my aunts would be like, "It's in the press." I'd be like,
What's the press? Yeah, and the hot press. Yeah. Which is just really, actually, when you think about it, like, it's like a simpleton came up with that. Like, it's a press, but it's hot. Like, it's so silly, like, isn't it? But it's just so part of our vernacular that I would never think of calling it anything else at all.
Yeah. So you obviously will now watch for the glaze when people that come from a different country who haven't got a bloody clue what you're talking about.
So funny, isn't it? Isn't it funny though that, you know, like English, you know, so you speak English, I speak English, Americans speak English, but yet we'd have all of these, there's all these different words that mean different things for this.
Pants.
That mean the same thing.
You say pants, Irish say pants like Americans say pants, but English pants is underwear. So when people say I haven't got my pants on, like, I'd be like,
I thought it was hilarious, but I think it might even just be a Cork, not even a Cork thing, but I remember it was so hilarious when I was getting married. My bridesmaid was a friend of mine who lives in Dublin, and we were down in Cork and we were getting the bridesmaid dresses made, and we went up to the seamstress or the dressmaker, and she said to my friend Sorka, so just take off your pants there, and Sorka thought, like she thought pants like that, it was knickers, and she went, I beg your pardon, and I was like, I didn't know what was wrong with her. I was like, just take off your pants, and she's like, I won't take off my pants, and she started getting really, but she got red and everything. I was like, what's happening? What's the story? And she's like, why do I need to take off my knickers? And I'm like, Jesus, it's not that kind of thing. What did you mean? Why would we want it? It was so funny. Like, it was so
maybe
funny.
It is a cult thing then.
I don't, because she definitely thought it was all, and we were in stitches laughing. It was so funny.
Because
like
even though I know it, if I hear she's got no pants on, or take off your pants, in my head I'm like, what? Yeah. It just takes me a while to remember it's actually trousers. Yeah. There's a few things like that, isn't there? But then I say so much slang that's English that I know full well that sometimes I lose people. They're like, what on earth is she talking about? Yeah.
It is funny. I love that. I love, well, obviously I love words and the origin of words. Yeah. But I just say it's really interesting. Like, yeah. It's really cool. And can be hilarious.
Off at a tangent as well.
Sorry, that was really early actually, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh well, if you've watched this before, you know that's what we do.
Yeah, this is normal behaviour. Okay, yes, back on track. Let's get back on the podcast track. So we wanted to show you as well. So in the previous issue, we obviously we do yarn reviews. So we wanted to show you all the little swatches and go through the different dyers and yarny people who gave us these wool or these. So we'll start with.
Do you want to start with the one that we don't actually have? Because the yarn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to show that card first?
So this is from Dye Candy and it's called Trip.
I think you need to hold it a little bit longer.
Okay, sorry.
I'm moaning at her while we're on camera.
Hold it longer. I'm sorry. Okay, Dye Candy. And it's superwash merino, 70%, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere.
Yeah.
And it's fingering weight. And
so this is the little swatch that we knitted, which you can see. It's really cool. Yeah, lots and lots of loose speckles. Very punk speckles.
Very punk. I like the black.
Yeah. So we don't have the yarn cake for this any longer because our friend Dr. Sock put it in her Mind the Gap shop.
Oh yeah.
So actually. I said, Edwina, she must have loaded her.
Yeah, it's up and Ravelry.
Yeah, so I'll, if it's okay with Edwina, which I'm sure it will be, I'll put a picture of Edwina's Mind the Gap shawl in here, Dr. Sock's Mind the Gap shawl, so you can see it in action.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, so that's the reason that we don't have it, which I didn't really remember this morning when I went looking for the ball.
And Dye Candy is an indie dye from Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Hutch?
Yeah, Hutch, yeah. Now you've started a precedent. Now we've got to try and think of everyone's
names. Oh, sorry.
It's not going to work.
Forgive us if it doesn't, if we don't know your names. We'll try and remember.
What's the next one you want to do? I think that's that one. Yeah. Cool. Sorry, I just picked it up. I wasn't.
No, that's cool. So this is Truly Hooked. It's called the Experimenter.
I love that name.
It's good, isn't it?
Very cool.
And it's a standard sock, so superwash merino with 25% nylon, 75% merino, sorry. And it's this.
So it's another speckles, isn't it?
It's another speckles.
But they're more kind of luminous and.
Yeah, I mean there's a really bright. I mean you'll see it better on the swatch, I reckon, but like really kind of luminous colours.
So it's got purples and pinks and blues and yellows, which when they're mixed obviously has made greens, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
kind of nice greens.
Yeah, there's some really nice colours in that.
Yeah, and that's variety.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's from Nottingham.
Yes.
Or at least I think around that area.
Yeah. You're very good to remember names. I'm terrible.
Oh, my brain is ridiculous. Will I go with some of this?
Send me a different colour, sure. No problem.
So this is Olann. And that is Granny Smith. And it is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. And it's a beautiful...
Is this more like a sport?
Oh yeah.
Sport weight because of the meterage. The meterage is 365 metres. Yeah, so it's more like a sport weight.
It's a nice vibrant green, isn't it?
Yeah, it actually knitted up really well as well. Really nice.
And Granny Smith is quite apt, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, lots of different green tones in there, some browns, some blacks, some beiges. Yeah, I do really like that.
Yeah, it's really
Very
nice.
cool.
I don't remember this lady's name.
Jess.
Jess, yes. Sorry, it's early.
You said that last time, and the clock's behind us. It's not that bloody early. It's nearly lunch.
I was out last night though.
Were you? Oh, okay. You didn't tell me about that.
I had a few gins.
Oh,
I haven't had a drink in a while, so I was like.
And you're poorly. You've been poorly for.
I know. That's why I went out and had a few gins, because I was like, I've had just an awful week. And a friend of mine is like, oh, we're going out. Do you want to come out? And I'm like, hell yes, I want to come out. And then we were going down in the car, and I was like, I'm going to lash into the drinks tonight, lads, just FYI. And they were like, because I would never normally say anything like that. I just had one of those weeks where it was just not nice, and I was like, oh. I never really feel like I need a drink, like I wouldn't drink that much, but I really needed a drink last night. I was like, okay. So yeah, I had several.
Okay. Well, you don't smell of alcohol.
No, well, that's good. That's good. It's not coming out through my pores. No, good. So this is, let me see who made this first. Wool is the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Wool is the answer, and it's cool. Summer Iced Gems. That's really cool. I like the name because it does make you think of those little biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, they're really cute.
Very appropriate.
And so that's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and it is, yeah, I like, they're kind of cool colours actually.
Yeah.
And it's very evocative of wash.
Do you know what it makes me think of, though, strangely enough, is, you know the refresher sweets? When it's knitted up, it makes me think of refreshers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more like an ivory, isn't it, rather than a white.
Yeah.
Like if you compare it to
actually, yeah, quite different.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice again. I actually really enjoyed knitting up all the swatches for this.
Yeah,
this
they're nice, and just the colours are very different and vibrant. Actually.
And I think it's a great way of showing what different indie dyes bring to the
that's true.
the table as well.
Yeah, that's true. We go, Jenny.
Yeah, sure, great.
And this is from Wolffinch Studios, who are now called Apple Oak Fibre Works. And this is Jennifer Leinhart. I'm going to show you this actually, but that's her old one. Yeah. So maybe I won't. It's Apple Oak Fibre anyway, and she used to be Wolffinch Studios. So this is 70% wool and 30% rami, and it's plant dyed. So she used madder for this. So you can see the nice, rich, rusty, I suppose, tones.
Yeah, I would really like to knit this, knit a pair of socks in this, because
lovely,
it's the rami is kind of like the, I suppose the vegan not vegan, because nylon. Laura, honestly, the plant-based alternative to nylon.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So so it's a really interesting fibre to knit with. It's denser than a normal sock yarn, but I think, if I remember rightly, it's probably more like a sport weight again. But the way it's taken on the dye is really good. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yeah.
It has a nice sheen, like looking at it there, it has a nice sheen to it as well.
Yeah, and you can see, so this is knitted to tension. This, is it a 3 mil? I think I knitted it on a 3 mil. Doesn't say. No. I think I would have knitted it on a 3 mil looking at the size of the stitches, but it's kind of dense, like you need a sock to be dense, but it's not overly dense at a 3. So if you were to knit it on a 2.5, I think it would give you a really nice structured sock base. Really like it.
Oh, I know, it looks really nice there knit up actually.
Yeah, I do really like it.
Okie doke. This is sixpence. Sorry, the Moon and Sixpence.
Oh, this is like so soft.
This is the Moon and Sixpence. This is Annie from West Cork, or based in West Cork. She's not from West Cork. And this is called Strawberries and Cream.
This has mohair in it, doesn't it?
It does. 75% merino, 15% nylon, and 10% kid mohair. And you can see, I don't know if you can see the kind of the halo. Halo. I don't know. Anyway, apologize. Now that I've told you I was out drinking, this is all going to make a whole lot more sense.
So this is it. Without a musical introduction, if you don't mind.
Sorry, excuse me.
So yeah, you can see, you can definitely see the halo.
Yeah,
really, really nice. Yeah, I like Annie's dyeing. I have to say.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't be my colours. They're a bit too girly for me. But I really do like it.
Yeah, it is lovely. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now these are obviously your colours.
That's definitely my colours. Yes. Yes.
And this is from Secret Stash.
Yeah.
Secret Stash, and it's a samurai sock, and it's called Big Fish. Really cool, and it's 85% merino, 15% nylon. You can see lovely aqua tones.
That knitted up really
nicely.
nice.
It feels lovely.
Yeah.
Really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, if you were using these for socks, the dyeing would be broken even more. The pattern of the dyeing would be broken even more. But if you were using it on a bigger garment as well, it would be more broken.
Really nice, actually, lovely.
Yeah, I do like that one.
And this is Strand Designs.
This one, so that's Karina.
Cherry Blossom. Oh, cool. So this is Strand Designs with her nice rainbowy new logo, and this is called Cherry Blossom, and it is 75% merino, 25% nylon, and it's a soft ply. And did I say it's called Cherry Blossom? Yeah, you can see that totally.
Yeah, oh,
it's
definitely.
Lovely, isn't it? Really
yeah.
Really lovely.
And when it's knitted up, the darker pink pops make
lovely.
it really look like cherry blossom. Very cool.
Really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, these I knitted all of these. I think I knitted the 4 plies I knitted as a 4 ply rather than as a sock weight, just because I was being lazy and I'd have been there for ages if I knitted them as a sock. 2.5.
Yeah.
So I think they've all been knitted on a 3, I think, if I remember rightly.
Okay. Really nice.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I could see when that one came in, I was like, that's a Deirdre one.
Oh, this is nice as well, actually.
That is gorgeous, yeah.
This is from Woolly Adventures, and it is called Gunmetal Flash.
This is the first colourway they ever dyed.
No way.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
It's really lovely, isn't it? Those little flecks of
Flaps.
The flecks of yellow, gold,
yeah, really nice. It's 75% to 25%, so merino, nylon,
and that's it knitted up. Isn't
really
it nice?
Cool. I love that.
Yeah,
that's really nice.
I love that. See, when that
is it a self-striping or
no? I think it's just come out that way. I don't think it's actually been dyed as a self-striping.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
But it's when that one came in, I was like, that I see socks.
Yeah,
I see socks in that. It's really nice.
Oh,
actually,
really nice.
I'd like that.
Oh yeah, actually,
yeah, very cool.
Really nice.
So we've just got the one.
And then last but not least, we have Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sorry. And this is really cool.
See, in my head now, I have gone to You're Unbelievable.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I love this. This is so cool. So this is called Stormy Rainbow. Oh, perfect. Yeah, good name.
And this is the thickest one out of all
of the
ones.
It feels. I'm going to see if I can find a.
I think it's a DK. Yeah, I'd say it's a DK.
It's 212 meters on 100 grams, and it's DK yarn. Sorry, so 75%, 25% merino and nylon. But it's really cool. I love that. I love the pops of colour there.
It is, isn't
really
it?
Nice.
Yeah, really
and
nice.
they look really nice against the dark grey.
Because it's knitted up really well, look.
Oh, cool.
Isn't it? Really, really well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I do like that.
Yeah, really lovely.
Very, very different as well, isn't it? That kind of grey is like a warm, almost like a warm Air Force blue, isn't it? Rather than a typical grey. And then the way the colours are just... Yeah.
Really, really nice.
Yeah.
It's so great to see you know, how creative people are.
Yeah.
And just all the different kind of.
And I mean, when you look at them,
colours.
as a whole, they've all got something different. They're all bringing something different in, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, it's brilliant. Really
and especially quite a lot of them are Irish.
Yeah,
that's do you know?
Oh, it's brilliant.
North or south. So yeah, it's great. And to see the differences, say like from Jennifer's naturally dyed stuff to then something that's kind of like Annie's speckles, do you know?
Yeah.
Totally different.
Totally, yeah, exactly,
Yeah, very cool.
No, I love that. Yeah, it's really good.
Now, we don't actually have as many in the next issue, but I don't think so. But,
no.
But they're still
really good options.
Yeah.
And it's good to see, I suppose as well, hopefully, you know, by us showing you how they knit up, you can kind of visualise projects that you could use them in.
That's the idea, isn't it? Yeah. Because the photograph is all well and good, but you don't really get to see, the whole bit,
thing,
do you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not sure which one's my favourite.
I don't know. I really like this one.
Yeah.
As in, it's just a bit different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that gunmetal flash one as well. Actually.
Yeah, I have to say I love that, but I'm not sure if it's because it's my favourite colours.
Yeah.
But I do. Yeah. I do love it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's very difficult to pick a favourite because they're all so different. Yeah.
So that's our. So I suppose realistically we've kind of covered quite a lot from this current issue, haven't we?
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah.
There was so much in it actually. Like we try and do a post every week, social media post every week about the current issue, and I'm still managing to do that without thinking, oh my god, I'm repeating myself too much. Do you know? So
a lot of content actually. Yeah, a lot of content.
Yeah.
So we have a small hat. We had to have it in that we
had quite a big one
last time. But I just have one little thing I got as a gift for my birthday, which was recently. That's really cool, and I wanted to show you guys. It's a stitch marker organizer, I suppose you'd call it. So it's a little box with different compartments, and then one big compartment at the back. And it has a handy little kind of attachment, so you can, I suppose, hook it onto your bag. And it just kind of opens out like this, and you can get all your bits and pieces. So I've just literally separated my stitch markers and progress keepers into the different types of stitch markers and progress keepers.
Very cool.
So I guess, I don't know whether or not you're the same as me, but I had stitch marker, like, you just have them in all different places, and they're everywhere, and this kind of just keeps them all together. And I think it's really cool. Just pop it into your bag.
I usually have one or two on the footwell of my car as well.
Oh yeah,
when knitting in the car.
Oh yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, they just turn up everywhere, don't they? So let's keep that. Yeah, I think that's really cool.
And people, if someone else is hoovering, I'm like, don't hoover up the stitch markers.
Yeah.
And what else? Oh, will I do mine?
Oh yeah.
So mine, we had to have it hilariously so. To anybody that knows me, because it's like I don't have enough magazines. Oh, but actually, my books have been on the podcast, not my magazines.
Oh, that's true. Actually,
yeah, no, the magazines are dirty. So I was in Bygone Times the other day to get some star buttons, which actually technically are we had to have it, but they're at home. And I spotted Stitch by Stitch, some issues of Stitch by Stitch on a magazine rack in there, and I was like, oh, so how much are they? So needless to say, I ended up leaving with quite a lot of them. In fact, I think all of them.
All of them. Hilarious.
Because I got a very good price.
Look at these.
I know.
They're hilarious.
Oh my god, look. I've never read Stitch by Stitch. I have Golden Hands. My mum gave me all of her Golden Hands. But actually, they had some copies of Golden Hands in Bygone Times in Dungarvan as well. And I have a feeling I might have a few missing.
Oh, right.
So I said I'd go back and I'll go through my collection and have a look.
Look at these gold pants, for example.
Oh, don't.
Hilarious.
Look at this. Is this like a mat? These are vegetable cushions. Oh, I have to try and find the picture. Hold on. Oh my god.
Is that a marrow?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, hilarious.
A cauliflower.
A cauli as well.
Fabulous. Before
I mean, I never knew I needed that, but I do. Knitted cauliflower. it?
one.
No, sewn. Oh, hilarious. Shiny.
It looks so much like a cauliflower.
That's brilliant.
Is this a Brussels sprout or a cabbage, I suppose?
No.
I mean, like, that's, yeah.
So funny.
I love vintage magazines.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny. I'd probably wear that now, really, to be fair. I'm not sure what that says about me.
But I think, you know, 80s fashion is definitely coming back in.
So I love them. I couldn't leave them.
That's hilarious.
I think they saw me coming.
Yeah. Oh jeez, get out the stitch by stitch there. There's Laura Miller. She'll buy those.
This was 1979. Oh my god, they're just so...
Oh, that's so funny.
Don't start the whole face thing. That's the whole Twitter debacle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, won't wade into that. Oh yeah. Scented bills. Good lord. I mean, why have one when you need two? Like, why is there two there? Like, it's unnecessary.
In my book, my audiobooks
So
at the moment,
funny.
their god is called Olann, and they're always saying buy Olann, buy Olann shiny balls.
Oh, wow.
That's one of their swear words.
So funny.
Oh, yeah, so you can tell I haven't had a chance to look through them yet, because why would I? I mean, I just bought them.
Oh god, there's hours of laughing there.
Oh, I'm going to have such fun. Yeah, so I only brought a few, because otherwise the temptation to look through all of them.
What? Oh, brilliant. I mean, is that the most awkward, like, threesome pose you've ever seen?
Oh, they look blessed. Do you think their parents get these photos out?
These are so brilliant. This comedy gold.
I might have to bring these to the knitting meal.
Action shot. Hello. Hilarious. Oh, do. Yeah, that'd be hilarious. So funny.
So yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's one of mine we had to have. Well, it's my only we had to have it because there's several of them.
That's so funny.
If anybody else has this, I'd love to know if there's patterns in it that you really like that I should be looking out for.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I then anyway. So the range, you know, it's a big shop probably in the UK.
Yeah, it's a UK shop.
And it just an outlet opened in Little Island, which is just 5 minutes up the road here. About a year ago now, I reckon. And they've got like a really good craft section, or a big craft section. And I went in there yesterday and found felt multi-packs. But the beauty of these is, well, what I think is the beauty of them is they have all different, so they've 8 sheets of red, but they're, I don't know if you can see, but they're different shades of red. And of course I obviously had to get the pink and the yellow.
Very good.
Well, I only needed the red, obviously. That's what I said I'd get. And there was loads. I had about 5 of them, and I went, no, you're gonna have to put them back. But I'm gonna be making something with the red for the current issue, so you'll be able to see that. And then while I was there,
no pressure.
I know, yeah. I found these shiny threads, which I thought looked really festive. So you're
such a girl.
I know.
Like
shiny.
Pink, yellow,
pink. Yeah,
shiny.
I know. I really am. I make no apologies for it. I don't care. I really don't. Look how shiny they are though. I can't wait to see what they look like when they're sewn up.
I'm not supposed to say you're such a girl. That's
actually, yeah, it's quite derogatory.
Yeah.
I feel slightly. No. Girl is a beautiful thing to be.
You're such a shiny.
Yeah, a magpie. I'm a magpie. I'm a craft magpie.
Yes, I've gone from calling you a girl to a bird.
Yeah. It's going nowhere fast. But there you have it. There was we had to have it in kind of miniature.
I can see you now with like every colour of the felt.
Oh,
going up to the till with each pack, like the blues and the greens and.
Oh my god! Because they were such good value, like €3 for that pack. I think that's pretty good value.
Yeah.
And like the threads, I think were like 150.
Yeah.
That's really good. Like
it's easy. It's almost like an IKEA thing, isn't it? It's just like bring it in.
Yeah.
Get to the till and be like, whoa.
Because literally you could go into the crafting section or like the paper craft section and like just go vroom, vroom, like and take everything.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
I'm a bit like that if I go into Abercan in the UK.
Oh, right.
It's like so it's material, yarn, crafts. Like they had cushion pads. This is really stupid, but they had cushion pads in there that were like £5, and they were like feather cushion pads. And you, like, I'm not being funny, but you pay double that here at the moment for them. And I was like, I can't carry them home in my suitcase. I need new cushion pads. I can't carry them home. Do you know?
Could you?
I could have strapped them on.
Strap them on, yeah.
No, I already had enough grief at Manchester. We covered that last time. Can you imagine if I'd have taken off my coat and just like cushion strap?
Because did you ever see? Oh God, I remember laughing so much. There was years ago. There was this ad for like a mattress suit. So it was basically an outfit made out of a mattress. So it was like it was, you know, a funny ad, but it was basically this person who didn't want to get out of bed in the morning, but literally they had this like an outfit that was made out of mattress, and they just walked up the street, and then they could, like, when they were on the bus, they were literally, they could just up. No, I'm gonna find it and show you. They could literally, like,
if she manages to find it and show me, I'll put it on this.
Yeah, so funny. And then they just lie, like they just nod their head, and it would be supported by the mattress because everything was padded. So funny. Oh God. But I remember looking at it and kind of, for a split second, not thinking it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen, and going, huh. And then I went, nah, come on now, snap out of it.
Oh, I love it.
So I'm still, so it'll be lovely when it's finished, is still my sock. I was hoping to have a hoe today. I'm gonna just try and skate over that. I don't know if I can. Let's pretend I didn't just say that. Because you know why I wanted to have one? Because I wanted to say, here's my hoe, ho, ho. But anyway, it's not a hoe. It's an almost toe. It's a hoe minus a toe. Oh my gosh, brilliant.
You're a poet and you don't know it.
It's a hoe minus a toe. Absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I'm nearly at the toe. And that's
before you have your hoe.
That's gonna be this. I know. This is. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh
it's just
no!
flowing out of me now. God, if you're still watching, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is my drops fable, and this is drops fable as well. So I'm gonna just toe it up with this.
So you've only got to put a toe on.
Well, no, I have to knit it.
I was thinking
about another. I think it's about another inch and a half, and then the toe.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. But it's actually it's a nice yarn to knit with. It's kind of flying. I hate the corners there. It's weird. I think you find this as well. One side is always better than the other one. This side is just
always the same on my socks. Yeah,
it's funny, isn't it? I wonder why that is. But yeah, I'm loving it. I just love the colour changes as well. It's really nice. Yeah. So I think my brother will really like them when they're nearly.
Very cool. Oh, and my it will be. Is this mine? Yes, it is mine. Okay. All right. In my celebrating 5 years of Bar and You.
Oh, cool.
I have so many canvas bags. It's ridiculous. Tons of them. So my Lady Marple. Now, to be fair, she hasn't been getting much love at the moment, but I have done one of the sides, so I'm just trying to hold it up so that. Did I do both? No, I didn't do both. Oh, I did. Oh. No, I'm on. Oh, honestly, I'm on the second one. So I've finished one side and I'm on the second one. So it's quite dark, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
But I'm hoping I'll get to sit down and do some of this.
You can't see that. I'm just going to put. But there's like all these.
Do you want me to put the paper behind it?
Whoops. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. See? So, and this is actually in Drops yarn as well. This is in Drops Alaska.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Really nice.
So,
and are the sleeves plain? Just.
They are. Yeah. So I'd say it'll fly out once I get some time to do it. I'm trying to do a little bit on it and then kind of go back to gift knitting, because what I'm doing is I'm doing Portuguese style.
Okay.
And a lot of the gifts I'm throwing.
Okay.
I discovered that if I don't, my hand tightens up too much if I don't do a little bit of normal knitting.
Oh, right.
So, or normal to me knitting.
So I guess, yeah, it's trying to mix it up.
Yeah.
So you're not doing the same thing repetitively.
Yeah.
You're breaking it up.
Yeah. So I just find if I do a bit of Portuguese and a bit of throw in, then, and because they're different tensions, it has to be different projects.
Yes.
So, and I find the small projects work quite well because there's not the extra weight.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
So just kind of mix it up a bit and keep it different.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
and then.
Oh, we were going to have a knocker along.
Oh, yeah.
So the knocker along. So to be fair, we've been kind of thinking for quite a while now that what we might do is keep the knocker along as our ongoing charity knitting project, because the knitted knockers, it kind of fits, like we said before on the podcast.
Sorry.
It fits for us. Please just destroying the place. It fits for us, and it would be nice to have one charity that I suppose we're more associated with. Do you think?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's not to say that we won't get involved in other charity knit-alongs or crochet-along projects or craft-along projects. We will, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And if you know of any, please let us know. Actually, I was told about something quite recently. I just haven't had the time to look into it properly. Okay. Hats for... I can't even say it without laughing. They're called seamen. Men who work on ships, but after our hoe and God knows what else. So I've been told about that recently. Okay. So I will look into it some properly, maybe over Christmas if I get some time. It would be nice to get involved in that. But just for us, we think the Knitted Knockers is a really good campaign. And fits. So we're going to actually keep it running, and we're going to keep that as the charity knit along that we're always associated with, hopefully, and kind of keep building momentum for that and spreading the word. So expect us to be banging on about it from here on in. Yeah. But for that, we were actually kindly offered a prize, a giveaway prize by Jane of Gardening Witch. We've actually had Jane's
I'm going to try and show you
shawl pins on before, if you remember. And Jane has offered to give one of those away to somebody who's taken part in the knocker along. So we're just going to pull a winner. Now the only problem with that is that we actually have been chatting in that thread, and only the people that have finished a pair of knitted knockers count in that as well. So if you just bear us in mind, because we've got people that are chatting in there and we didn't want to get rid of them, so we just need to find out. So while Dee's doing that, I actually must count up the pairs of knockers that I've got to send off. I'll get them off after Christmas. There was, I think, if I remember rightly, a couple of the ladies involved in the Knitted Knockers campaign in Ireland were on RTE2 the other day.
Oh yeah,
I saw something.
Yeah, my mum rang me after and said, is it that Maura and Dahi programme? Is it? I don't really watch daytime TV.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm at work, but I think it was Maura and Dahi, and they were on. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and find out
Somebody
about
else said it to me as well. Yeah. So. At least it's good that it's being talked about.
Yeah, huge. The word is being spread most definitely. So it's great to see. Okay, all right. So what was the number?
So the number was 7.
So it was random number generator has pulled out number 7.
7. I don't know. Can you see that?
And it's actually Pearl Petal. Who has actually knitted quite a few pairs, isn't it? So that's
quite prolific.
Yeah, so that's great. So what we'll do is we'll get in touch with Pearl Petal, who we know, and we'll put her in touch with Jane, and then Jane can send over the shawl pin. So that's great. Oh, that's nice, because that'll be an extra, like, Christmas. And Pearl Petal, who is Katrina, wears shawls all the time.
Oh, she does actually.
So that would be really cool. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Oh, nice.
And thanks, Jane. So
thank you.
If you like Jane's shawl pins, please go and check her out. And then our last thing, I suppose, is our pattern stalking. Is it?
Oh yeah.
So, because we haven't been doing much making for ourselves, it doesn't stop you from going and looking what you might want to make for yourself.
So I'm going to show you these on the laptop because I didn't get time to print them out.
Yeah, well, show them on the laptop, and then I can always drop in a picture.
So my one is a braided cable beanie.
That's really nice.
That I just thought looked, you could just
What weight yarn is it?
You could just live in those
Aran?
cables. I think it must be Aran. I'm just going to...
Chunky, isn't it?
It must be. What's it there? It doesn't say. I'm not familiar with this.
A 6 and a 9.
Yeah.
Is it chunky or super chunky?
Click on to the. Sorry.
Well, oops. Or click on the yarn ideas, and then we'll see what everybody else has made it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's chunky.
Chunky. Yeah, I'd say chunky.
Actually, ultra alpaca chunky. Yeah, it is chunky.
Yeah.
But it's just, I just loved the textural.
Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it?
The cables just look like they're like, 3D almost, like really puffy.
Yeah, big and sumptuous kind of thing.
And I loved that. I think that's beautiful. Obviously, pink, but that baby pink is really in currently, and I just think it's a lovely colour.
And actually, the furry pom pom looks really nice with it, doesn't it?
It's really nice.
The aesthetic of that picture is gorgeous.
It's really lovely. I love it. So, and that's that is by Prem Knits, the braided cable beanie, and that's on Ravelry.
Oh, I'd written down. I'm going to write that down because I'll get it wrong.
PREM Knits.
Okay, all right.
And then Laura's.
Yeah, which I really like.
Nice.
It's called Pullman.
I'm going to actually blow up one of the take one of the photos. Take that one. Well, I can kind of flick through them.
And it's like a saddled shoulder jumper. It's supposedly it's been designed with men and boys in mind. There is a picture of a woman wearing one with not such a high collar, so it has like a funnel neck collar. I think you still call it a funnel neck because it's not really tight. So it's a little bit tighter than the one I've got on at the moment, which I didn't make, but I really love it. It's one of my favourites. It's gorgeous. And I just think it's really, really nice. I'd actually almost knit it for everyone in my family.
Okay.
I really like it. There's ribbed sleeves.
Really nice.
Yeah, something about it. It's really, and it's a nice, it's nice and grey, isn't it? It's nice and kind of plain colour.
Yeah, plain colour.
It's a paid for pattern.
Sorry,
it's done in a sport weight, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's by.
It is Christelle Nihul. Nihoul.
Yeah, I think is she a French lady? I think.
Oh,
yeah, because it's available in French and English, so I think she's a French lady. Really, really nice. Actually, she has some really lovely designs, some lovely garment designs.
Cool. And a load of different size options, actually.
Yeah. So I think that might be one to go in the Ravelry. I think it might actually be sitting in my basket. My Ravelry basket.
Oh, yeah. In the cloud.
In the cloud, yeah. So I need to think about yarn for it.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I just want to knit everything, but then I go, but you have to finish what's on your needles.
Yeah.
But I think everyone has that same problem, don't they?
Yeah.
You kind of just want to.
I'm going to do my usual annual kind of purge of projects that I haven't done, and where this time last year I was doing the Portuguese, wasn't I? Just kind of started, and I was saying that I was going to keep them. My projects that I had half knitted via throw-in, I was going to keep most of them, wasn't I, and see how my tension worked out. So I think part of what I need to do over Christmas is maybe knit some of those swatches using Portuguese and find out what needle size, and if I can't get similar to tension, then I have to pull them out.
Oh God!
I think, have to be logical.
Be good, Scruff. So we're nearly finished. I don't want you ruining it.
So I'd say we've decided to delay slightly, haven't we?
It'd be Thursday. Well, yeah.
I don't know if it will be.
Do you know?
No, she said that. I don't think it will be.
Okay.
Well, we need to talk. I don't think it will. We're waiting for something to arrive in the post, and in truth, we can't take photographs until it's arrived.
Yeah.
So, so that's kind of what's holding us up a little bit at the moment, and it's just one of those things. The post is so busy with all the Christmas
this year
deliveries.
There's always a delay, isn't there?
So once that's arrived, then we'll have the photos taken.
Yeah.
But you're in Edinburgh at the weekend, aren't you?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So in my head, I'm telling her this. I'm thinking maybe next week might be the time.
Yeah.
So if it's there before, it's there before. But I think next week this will be published or hopefully uploaded for Monday if I can get it all edited today.
Yeah.
Hopefully tomorrow, if not Tuesday.
And at least then. Yeah, you have. Yeah, I mean they have. There's there's something there that you can look at.
Yeah.
For the magazine.
Yeah.
Instead of the two of them coming at the same time.
Yeah. So actually, I didn't even say what the date was today. The date today is the 10th, isn't it? Yeah. So, oh God.
I can't believe. Honestly, God, I was at the hairdresser yesterday, She's like, are you all
that's
set
why
for
your
Christmas?
hair's so
I
glamorous.
know, I got my,
your
I
hair
got
looks
my,
really
my colour
glamorous.
done, my God, and she brought the colour all the way through, which was good, you know, because I usually just go and get my roots done, and so, but she brought the colour all the way through, so it just looks extra shiny.
It looks lovely.
But she's like, are you all set for Christmas? I'm like, I am absolutely not all set for Christmas. But because it just came up like so quickly. Yeah. I can't even believe it's 2 weeks away. Yeah. It's mental. Do you have your tree up?
No.
No, me either. That's
no, because I was going to get a real tree. We've got a fake tree, and it's kind of seen, you know, it's seen better years, to be fair. Yeah. So I was going to get a real tree, but I can't actually find a tree stand. And I know we have 2 of them. And I can't find any of them.
Sugar. So did you put it in? I saw somebody on Instagram the other day, and they had it in, they put their tree in a basket. Like, it looked really cool. Okay. They kind of put like rocks or things to kind of hold it steady, but it was like, it looked really nice.
So they must have it in a bowl somehow in it though, to keep it, to water it, because so many trees don't come with root balls.
I didn't see her doing anything with water.
And I prefer to get one with a root ball so that I could plant it outside, but they're not around. Yeah. And the differences in prices, like I've seen some for like €25 and I've seen them for like 80. Oh yeah. And they're the same height and they don't have root balls, so the fake one might have to come out again for another year, but it's not good. No.
Because Glenn is away this weekend, and I had said to him before he went on Friday, will you just take down the tree from the attic, because we have a fake one as well, and so that I could kind of be tipping away at it before this weekend. But he forgot, or he had a lot to do before he went, so I haven't even I don't even have it down.
Yeah. And so many other organised people have got this.
Oh my God, I was down with my friends last night, and she was like, it's Christmas in her house, and then I came home to my house, I was like, oh, okay. But I always find that when I go because I go to Edinburgh every year, it's because that's where my boss lives, and that's where we have our Christmas party, which is a nice perk. Yeah. But I always find that when I go to Edinburgh, that's when I start feeling Christmassy, because it's so Christmassy there with the Christmas market and the music and the mulled wine, and I love it. So I always come back from there feeling now it's Christmas. That'll be good. I think that's probably what I'll do next. Right next week.
That'll be good. Yeah, I think my plan is to try and get it done in the week. Yeah. I've got to go do some Christmas shopping this week, and then
sorry, there we're having a general conversation. You probably switched off that, so that's fine. After the whole incident from earlier.
Oh dear. So we will see you, I suppose, we have to film one in between Christmas and New Year, because we have our first crochet along in the next issue. Yeah, that's true. So we have to film. So there'll be an episode in between Christmas and New Year to tell you a bit more about that. Yeah. So we will see you soon. Okay. Have a lovely day.
Oh, and have a good.
Have a lovely Christmas. Oh my God. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So we're not going to have. Oh, we might have to do something.
We might have to do something before Christmas. Oh, yeah. I have a thought, but I'll discuss it in private. Let's not bore these good people anymore.
So we'll see you soon.